Hello again, everyone. Today I am here to show you some little, I guess you could call them assemblages. Yeah, let's call them that, that I made as gift tags for Christmas gifts. I'm filming this quite a bit before Christmas, but I wanted to capture these before they got allocated and put with packages and everything where I couldn't show them on the channel. So I'm actually going to scoot all these off the table and then show you them, or over off the camera rather, and then show you these one by one, assuming I can actually get in here. Okay, so these are made with with dog fur, apparently. Seems to be a theme. So I'm actually going to get in a little bit closer so that you can see these close up, and I'll try to hold it so that you don't see the glare. So these were made with mostly Tim Holtz products, but there's some other stuff thrown in. And every aspect of these I made either from die cuts or painted or aged, except for, of course, you know, the ready-made products like this little piece of hardware here. So I'll go ahead and tell you how these are made, and then I'm going to open them up one by one so you can see the inside. So I used a Tim Holtz die cut for a little matchbox, and I just thought that the matchbox idea was just so cute because you could create little miniature dioramas, I guess you could also call, in this little box. So what I decided to do is create gift tags for everyone for Christmas. So basically I'm going to tie this end to the ribbon around packages, and then this will eventually have someone's name on it, and this piece actually was die cut out of here, and I have, oh, I think it's the other way around, but well, now I can't reach it because it's up there, but this is the same piece that came out of the middle here. And these are just various craft papers, like these have maps on them and some of them have other designs, but I ran that through the matchbook die cut. And then these are little homemade stamps that I made to go on here, and I put one on each one. Oh, except for, well, there's not one on a couple of them, I'm just realizing. So now I'm going to have to find one for those. I thought I was done, but I'm not. And then so I aged the outside of this box and the little tag with Distress Stain. I think I used Vintage Photo and Walnut. Actually, I may not have used both on all. Some I used just Vintage Photo, and some I used just Walnut, and some I used a little bit of both. It depended on the color and how dark the paper is. Okay, and then on the inside, it has this nice little drawer that opens up. So this part is a butterfly die cut and stamp from another Tim Holtz product. And then I used little labels that are also from, I think it's called Tim Holtz Ephemera or something like that, but it's from the Ideology line. And then I also created a little background here that the butterfly or other bugs are sitting on, that I created with just craft paper. I think this was actually violet colored craft paper, which actually made for a really nice background. And then I put it through an embossing folder, and then I used all kinds of different distress inks to kind of make it look like almost metal in the background, like aged metal. And then these guys, these little handles, these are the hitch posts from Tim Holtz, and they make a really nice little drawer because I was able to punch a hole. I think it was the 1/8 inch hole. Yeah, I think so. And then this little screw fit perfectly in there, and then I could just screw on the handle so it's like a little drawer. And then I tied this little tag, which is actually just the piece that I die cut out of the top of the box. And I put some acetate back here, by the way. And then I tied this little thing, which will then have the to from on the back. I thought that was kind of cool to not waste any bit of the material. So each of these has a different little setup on the inside. It's a little butterfly, and I was so proud that I found 1 through, do I have 12? Yeah, 1 through 12 on these little labels. So this one's actually number 3, but there is 1 through 12 on each of these. So there's that one. So I did use the, I think it's Flutter die cut and stamp from Tim Holtz, and the, I think it's called the Entomology stamp and die cut, which is this one. So this one's the other way. It's a vertical one instead of horizontal. Another little handmade stamp, and then you open it, and then there are these tiny little bees in here. I guess one might be a wasp. That might be a wasp, and then this one's a bee. So this one's number 10. They all have different numbers. And this was actually a different embossing folder in the back. Sort of like, it's not really a fleur-de-lis pattern. I don't know what that, damask. It's more like a damask pattern. And then I did on some of these put little rub-on letters or words here as well. But these were quite fun to make, and I'm hoping that the recipients enjoy them. But it's so nice to be able to have that little drawer. And then again, this was what came from here. Is this also opposite? Yeah. I probably should have checked that before I poked the little hole, because I actually did poke this hole and put a grommet in there. I used a crocodile to do that. So that's how this, and this is embroidery thread, if I didn't say that already. And then I've pretty much talked about how they're made or what they're made with, so I'm just going to show you the individual ones at this point. And there we go. This is one of the butterflies. And I'm contemplating putting, because these don't have an antennae, the die cuts in the entomology set actually do include antenna on all of the different bugs, but the butterflies, for some reason, the die cut does not include the antenna. So I'm wondering if I should try and cut a little piece out of a. Well, I suppose I still have the stamped antenna pieces, so maybe I could cut them out and put them on here. But I haven't really decided yet, and I might just leave them off because they might be just a little too fiddly. And as you can see, there's different papers used. This was, again, sort of a damask gold pattern, and this one is another map paper. And then here we just have a gold and brown polka dotted one. Oh, and let me actually, because this one is one that still needs a stamp, handmade stamp. So I'm going to put that one aside so that I don't forget to do that. And then here we go. And these are pretty easy to make. Oh, and I did set these up higher with little foam, I don't know, foam spacers or something. I put 2 foam spacers on the bug itself, and then I did just 1 for the little tags. There we go. But yeah, I've really been getting into these little things like this lately, because they're really fun to make, and I've always been really interested in sort of like little model making type things, actually more like dollhouse type things. But this is definitely appealing to my fiddly side. Okay, and then here is another bug from the entomology set. And this one I quite like, the little ladybug. Oh, and I did color these. So all of these are colored with the Tim Holtz watercolor pencils. And I think they turned out really well with that. And then I did age the edges a little bit of these, of the bugs and of the little labels. Okay. And I don't think I really showed you the back, but it's just, you know, the back of the matchbox like that. And then here we have another butterfly. So my thought is, once these are gifted, I mean, they could keep them as a little display like this up on a mantle or something, or, you know, they could just take it out of the box and put it up like that, so that it's not shown in the box. But hopefully they'll keep them, I'm hoping. It would be awful if they just threw them away. We tend to give gifts that are handmade to people that like handmade gifts. So I think that gives us a little bit more assurance that they might keep them. And they're small, so it seems like that would be easy. And I love these little beetles, but my husband was saying, oh, you know, you probably should make more butterflies than weird creepy bugs because people might not like them. But I love the little beetles. I think they're really, really cute. Okay, oh, and this is the other one because these were the last two that I made, this one and this one, because I realized I needed to make a couple more. And these don't have the little stamps on them. So they're almost like a little parcel, which I liked. There we go. And then two more left. So here's a really pretty, oh, and this stamp is really cool because I put ledger paper beneath, and then all of these are little rub-on stickers that I've put over them, and they're kind of transparent, so it looks pretty cool. And there we go. It's this guy. And I'm wondering how else I can use these little matchboxes because they are really, really cute. I feel like it's so versatile. You could use them for so many things. And then there's this one, which is the last one. And this is another one that I made with ledger paper. And I think that this, oops, I have to be careful of that. This one is just made with a background of craft paper, printed craft paper. And then this one is a book page behind. And I think those are the only things I used as backgrounds for the stamps. But anyway, there they are. I just wanted to show these to you. You're going to be seeing them quite a bit after this video is filmed. But I did want to show these on the channel just to kind of show you, you know, you don't necessarily have to do specific things with Tim Holtz products. Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do with them. And I'm still going down that rabbit hole, so we'll see how long that lasts. But but I definitely have a lot of die cuts now and that sort of thing, so I'll probably be making more of this kind of stuff. Well, that's all I had for you today. Feel free to subscribe to keep track of future videos on my channel. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.